Hi everyone. So today we're going to take a look at an application called Google Earth. You may already have this on your computer. It is the one that has this icon right here. It's blue and white and round like a ball. And it might be in your toolbar down here, right here, Google Earth. If you can't find it down there, click up here, okay, and you start to type in, well, I just typed in a G, but it came right up. You type in Google Earth and it should come up in your Spotlight search. However, if it doesn't come up, you don't have the application. So you need the application in order to be able to use Google Earth. Now, if you have the ability to, go ahead and please try to download this application. You just go to www.google.com/earth, and here you go, download Google Earth. However, if you're using a school or district device, please make sure you check with your district technology administrator or your administrators to make sure it's okay if you're downloading something, or you want to ask them about that before you just go ahead and do it. But if you're using a personal device, feel free, okay? And so what you can do, this website you can look at to tell you some more information about Google Earth. It will tell you what you can do with it. So it's a good website to kind of explore, I would say. Different things that you can learn about. There are a lot of beginner tutorials. So I'm directing you to these tutorials, www.google.com/earth/learn. Okay, but you can just click the learn link too. Look at all these tutorials. Street view, so taking you down to see the street, 3D trees, historical imagery, navigation, searching for places, drawing and measuring, place marks and tours, exploring Mars, Moon, and Sky, Moon in Google Earth, sharing Google Earth screenshots, and the tour guide. So these are just some beginner tutorials. And there are some more advanced tutorials over here, and even 3D buildings tutorials. So there are so many different things that you can do with Google Earth. This is more than a course in and of itself. So this is just an introduction for you. But if you're interested in using this tool, I would really encourage you to take some of these tutorials, use them, and see if it's anything that you can use in your classroom. Okay, but I want to open up Google Earth and just kind of show you the experience that Google Earth affords. So it has some similar features to Google Maps, but look at this. It's very 3D. So it zooms right in, okay, to show where we are, I mean, in the United States. Look, you can manipulate this with this little hand. You want to go take a look at South America? Sure. How about Africa? Look, there's Africa. Okay, Madagascar, why not? All right, you can go all around the Earth with this. And it really is quite an experience because you kind of got the earth in the palm of your hand here, this little hand, and you can put in a search place. And so I'm going to use the same one I did in Google Maps. I'm going to say 100 Main Street, Bangor, Maine, and I'm going to search that. Watch, it's going to take me right into that place. It puts a pin on it and brings me right in and up close. So I have this great view from Google Earth here. I've still got my little man that I can take over and drop anywhere I want, okay, which I also had in Google Maps. But that'll bring me right into the street view here, okay, from Google Earth. And I can exit the street view if I want to, and I can continue down the street from the top. It'll label places for me. All of these places are labeled. So if you're looking for something specific, oh, you want to turn down this street? Sure, why not? Okay, you can go anywhere on there. And then if you get to some place you decide looks interesting, then you can come back over here, grab your little guy, drop him, and take a look around. You can also zoom in as much as it will let you. You can zoom back out. Okay, and in fact with Google Earth, you can really continue to zoom out. Okay, you can zoom out so far through all the towns, through the state, through the country, all right, and out of the earth. And these are all the different layers, all the different things that you can choose to be looking for. So there's this, what we just looked at now is the sightseeing tour. One thing that you can do too is, let's say you're studying another country. I don't know. Maybe you're studying Zimbabwe. Okay, type in Zimbabwe, do a search for Zimbabwe. You don't even have to type in a specific address. It'll bring you right over to Zimbabwe. Okay, and then this neat little thing down here is very helpful. It's called Tour Guide. If you click on it, you get some more information about Zimbabwe. Okay, it'll give you pictures, and it will bring up these different places. So maybe you want to see more about this. Okay, it'll zoom in a little bit more closely. All right, it'll take you to different places. All right, which is really kind of neat. And it'll zoom right in for you and really show you some different features that you might not otherwise know exist. But it's a tour guide that will actually take you kind of on a tour through Zimbabwe. So that's very, very cool. And you know, it's great, especially if you're studying a certain country or you want kids to learn about a certain location. This is a great way to do it. And again, you can zoom out and really see where in the world that's located in relationship to where you are right now, in relationship to other things that you've studied. So you see, oh, Zimbabwe's here. So maybe I'll go around the world this way this time, see if I can find America. There's Alaska. Sometimes it gets a little bit tricky to tilt the Earth back the way you want it, but you get used to manipulating it. And it's a very hands-on activity, so kids also like it. Even younger children, they really enjoy using Google Earth. So I hope you can maybe take some of those tutorials and review this a little bit and see if you can find some things to do with Google Earth.